guys, welcome back to another video. It's been over a month since we've been in the van now with all of our shenanigans.
I know, it's been crazy.
Yeah, so came back from Amsterdam, as you saw in the last video. We are hunting now for some cooler weather, even though it is now 100 here.
Only 100.
Only 100.
That's
So,
101.
but we are going to head up, and we wanted to talk about a little bit of what we do when we go camping like this. And what I mean by camping like this is, what is dispersed camping? And that's something that we do like to use a lot. Obviously, you've seen we've going on some big trips. We've been on a big trip and we gotta save some money and, you know, buckle down a little bit. So free camping it is. So in this video, we're gonna talk a little bit more about how we do it, what we look for. We're gonna go try to pick a spot that's up in like near Jerome, Arizona, which is a ghost town that's haunted. It's a lot of mining from the history that we've looked about it. Gold, ghost, jail sliding down the hill. So we are going to head up that way and we will check in with you guys then. So we made it to camp, as you guys saw. We kind of drove up and down the forest road here, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit about what dispersed camping is and what kind of you want to look for when you're looking for these sites. For dispersed camping, most of the time it's called primitive camping because there are no utilities or anything. You pack it in, you pack it out.
Mm-hmm. I've also heard it called wild camping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so when you're looking at these sites, guys, you want to make sure that you have a good in and out, right? Because like the way that we've positioned the van, like I can head straight out if I have to, if something happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so most of the time with dispersed camping also, you're going to find it in national forests, which is called BML land too.
Mm-hmm.
And we use iOverlander. We've used the Dirt app before. There are so many apps, and I think it's called Camp Free Sites on like the .com.
Yeah.
I think it is. We'll place it below too, so you can kind of plan it out too. But you can kind of look and see, well, do you need a 4x4? Do you need high clearance? Or is it good for, you know, a 4x2? Mm-hmm. So, or is it good just for front wheel drive? So a lot of the forest roads are usually good, but honestly, this is a great spot because we are up away from a lot of people right now.
Yeah, it really depends. We found really good luck looking at a lot of comments on those kind of apps, and they'll say like really high rocks or big ditches need 4x4 high clearance and things like that. People will comment on there. I mean, take it with a grain of salt because you never know who's commenting, but it's helped us out quite a bit.
Yeah, and like I said, we got to save some money, so we decided we want to do some free camping.
Yeah, and disperse is free because, well, most of the time we've had one or two
where we end up
forests where we had to like donate or pay for like $1 or $2 pass.
Yeah, and then there's state lands, which you have to buy a pass for that too.
Yeah, the state trust land.
State trust land,
yeah.
At least here in Arizona.
Yeah.
So you do have that option.
Yeah, there are a lot more of these availability here in the kind of West Coast rather than the East Coast too, we've seen.
Yep. So we are just going to sit here and relax. The weather is around 81. We left 100, and then we are going to cook dinner. So we will check in with you guys later. No. You know better than to jump. Just because you get a stick, let's pick the right way. This is a very light colored one. I hope it has flavor.
I know. I don't think she'll care too much.
Yeah, I definitely don't think she'll care. Oh man, Chansey, I think the one that you picked is just gonna roll, honey. You might be able to get it right. Let's see if I can get it on this one. Hopefully it doesn't roll. That's the hard thing with this, is getting them right.
It has just like a little point.
Yeah. So you just want to make sure that this gets in there and tries not to roll this out of place. That's how they'll pull it out.
Yeah, she's really good at it.
Yeah, she is. Okay. Hey, you wait. Good girl. Got it? Okay. There you go. I know. Remember when she got mad and threw it at us?
Oh my god, I know. It was too funny.
For the barbecue.
Leave the meat in there right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have everything else out though.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm trying to make you some one stop.
Me too. You know how our luck is.
I really need to refill her.
So tonight, like I said, we're going to do some deluxe mac and cheese. So this comes with some type of seasoning and breadcrumbs. Perfect, what we wanted. And then we are going to do some pulled pork, which is still in the fridge. We're going to use some of the Rudy's sissy sauce, which I absolutely love. And if there's not enough crunchies, we've got French onions. So we are doing pulled pork mac and cheese tonight. And as you see that we have the single burner out here that we've used all the time. So we like this a lot better for boiling water. And so what we're going to do with this, we're going to boil the water, we're going to make the mac and cheese, and then we're going to warm up the pulled pork here in this pan. And then that way we can just put it all together. We're going to use our propane tank tonight anyway for our fire, just because there is still a fire restriction until tomorrow morning. So we are going to do a fire pit propane one to be responsible and respect the rules and make sure nothing happens. So, but this is where we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna whip this up and have a good dinner. So we usually do pulled pork in like the smoker or like crock pot because we like it that way, but didn't have time, don't have a pork butt. So we went to Fry's and we got Kroger because it's the same thing, pulled pork. And what's nice is that it doesn't come with any sauce, so we can add our Rudy sauce on there. So we're just gonna pretty much warm this up with our Rudy sauce. All right, so you guys saw us put this together. We did mac first, then breadcrumbs, then we did the pork, poured Rudy sauce on it, and then we added some fried crispy onions. More Rudy sauce just in case. So hopefully this is good.
So I'm gonna mix it up.
I know you will. You're just weird like that.
You gotta get it on everything.
I don't know about that. This is good.
Is it?
Yeah. If you guys want pulled pork and mac and cheese, this works.
The Rudy sauce makes it.
Rudy sauce hands down makes it.
It's the best barbecue sauce.
And if you're from Arizona, you would know.
Yeah.
Because it definitely has a kick.
That's why we get the sissy sauce.
Yep. So what's really great about Dispersed Camping too is like, we don't have anyone close to us, like at all. And I think that's the appeal of it for most people, other than the fact that it's free. So that's great. And I mean, here in Arizona, we get a lot of side-by-sides. We just had 4 pass us not that long ago. But just for the quietness of this, it's just absolutely amazing.
It is.
One of the downsides is like you don't have any utilities though, so you need to be self-sufficient. You need to be able to pack your trash out, leave no trace.
Yep.
So make sure that you're doing this, because the campsite that we're at has a pile of nails at it on a stump.
Yeah, someone cleaned it up.
Yep.
Which is nice. That doesn't always happen.
Yep.
You don't have a camp host that's there to groom your campsite.
Yep.
You kind of get what you get.
Yep. And we've got a ton of glass behind us, so you have to be careful, especially with your kids, you know,
dogs
and your pets. Make sure that you're leaving it better than you found it. And glass is hard. Like, I mean, it's easy to not bring glass. Most beers or alcohol are in cans. Just think about that, because then it gets broke like this and then nobody picks it up.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time since we've done dispersed camping, and it's very nice to be back out where there's really no one around you. And on top of that, you do need to make sure for emergencies someone knows where you're at. Also make sure you know where all of like the emergency facilities are. On top of that, we also have our Garmin. So if we don't have cell reception when we go up in high altitude, because if I'm right, we are about at 7,500 feet in elevation, you don't always get cell reception. So make sure that you are aware when you're doing these things.
I love this.
I do too. I've missed it.
Me too.
So we are heading in for the night, guys. We are going to turn these lights off and head to bed. It was really nice to have the fire. We were able to have the propane fire, especially since there's a fire ban. Yeah, so we are going to head to bed. We will see you guys in the morning.
Good morning.
It's a nice cloudy day. It's really nice and cool.
I'm stepping on rocks.
Yep. And had a really good night's sleep. We're a little bit warm. But other than that, slept really good. Saw some lightning last night, which was awesome.
It was really cool.
And so now we're gonna make some coffee.
This is our first time making a French press coffee. It's kind of cool, but a little confusing if you haven't done it before. It smells really good. And it's very hot. Ooh, and it is strong.
Oh no.
You're gonna want to put some more creamer in yours.
Okay.
But it's really good. I don't think we got any grounds in it for the first time, which is really nice. So I've heard it can be difficult.
So we decided to stop in the town of Jerome.
Yep.
We're trying to find the sliding jail that's going down the hill, but this seems to be really hard.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is America's largest ghost town that kind of has been filled with eclectic, like, artsy people is what I've seen.
Yep.
But we're thinking this might be
Yep.
what was the old jail. Yeah.
It's definitely not it.
No.
Nope. So we can't seem to find the jail. Didn't think it was going to be this hard. Don't really care.
Yeah.
We were driving through because it was on the other side of the mountain for us. So, to be quite honest, I don't really know where anything is. And there's a reason why it's called a ghost town.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So we tried to find this sliding jail. It's hard. Like a lot of Jerome is one ways too. And luckily we're here early enough to where it kind of like doesn't matter with the traffic, but it's about to start because it's 9:13.
Yeah.
And they actually do have like parking for RVs and trailers here.
Free RV parking, which was nice. We drove past it.
Yeah, so that's really nice. So we are actually going to head back out and down to our favorite store, Mavericks. We got to get breakfast.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry after that coffee. So we are going to head back out and then we will check in with you guys later. All right, so we stopped at Mavericks. I got a biscuit, of course.
And a burrito for me.
Yeah. And we went through Jerome. If you are a big paranormal activity or arts person, check it out. It's not for us. We don't really enjoy that kind of stuff, but it was on the other side of the mountain where we were dispersed camping, and we thought it'd be cool to drive through.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
How it's everything stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerome's built on a hillside, so like we were trying to find the sliding jail, couldn't find it. That's fine. It was starting to get busy because it's starting to be about 10 o'clock now. I think it's busy on the weekends.
Yeah, it's a big tourist attraction.
Yeah.
A lot of people go there, especially when it gets colder, towards the Halloween months, things like that.
Yeah.
It's a really popular place.
Yeah, so I mean, check it out if you want to, but other than that, we are going to eat our breakfast, and we hope, you know, we opened your eyes a little bit to Dispersed Camping, just because honestly it's a free option. It's great. I will tell you this now, we already drove out and we saw a lot of trash from someone that was staying there, like where they're living there. Pack your shit out. Don't be that person.
Yeah.
Just pack it out.
Leave it better than when you got there.
Yep, absolutely. So until next time, guys, we will see you on the next one.